your hands up in the air and never diss.
Our coverage of the NFL has brought us to Space City and NRG Stadium, right next to where the old Astrodome sits, here in Houston, Texas. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the Tennessee Titans and the Houston Texans. Have arrived. Thank you for spending a part of them with us. We're away in Week 16 on EA Sports. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Looking to throw right away. Caught by his back. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you'd really break the backs of a defense.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Shotgun snap, they'll throw. And there's a man there, it's intercepted! And the Titans force the turnover on the first series of this game! From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Trey Benson. And he's stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1. It goes to the hurry-up offense here.
It's 2nd and inches.
They give on 2nd to Benson. What a hit! Jars the ball loose! And the Texans grab it! And the return finally over as they take the fumble into enemy territory.
I think the defense would have just settled for getting off the field with the takeaway, but they add a nice little present onto the end for their teammates who start this possession with much better field position.
Mustang 19. Let's go.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. That's him on the quick hitter. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
They weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
1st down run, now he's in 5, now 2nd and 5. Now looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
All set now, 1st and 10.
60 Vices, 60 Vices.
Looking inside the red zone. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans parlay the turnover into a lead. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yeah.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Gamble now on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside. On the 30.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. Okonkwo brings it in. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Escapes the pocket. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. 3rd down coming up.
This game, Kate, that's his domain, and he is prepared to reign over it with an iron fist. Not going to give his assignment any space and playing tight man-to-man coverage. He knocks it away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Third and long, they're going to throw. Into the hands of Okonkwo. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's good for a Tennessee first down.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Tennessee.
Throwing again. Here's Nix. Cosway Tucker makes the play. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They gain 11 on that play. And the Titans have a first.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play. And the Titans.
Slot man motioned over. Nix to throw again. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Texans take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
First and 10 at their own.
Oh boy, they cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and two very different tones and tenors on these two sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. First and 10.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Still has some space inside the 35. Gets it to the 15. And he can't get there, but what a gain. Down to the goal line. He's pushed out just a couple yards short. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
He just didn't quite have the last bit of burst needed to finish it off. But don't be surprised to see them go his way again soon. Give him a chance to earn that touchdown.
Some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. Working now from the gun. They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because he nailed that one.
Okay, ready?
So the grounding backs him up and wipes away second down. A very tough third down play here.
19, Tiger, 19. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Third and long for him here. Cut near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take a 13-0 lead. A quick second score for him, Brock, already. And we aren't even out of this opening quarter yet.
I think I just saw that D coordinator rip up his game plan down on the sidelines. Because you got to find some new resources here. You got to dedicate more bodies, more physicality to this playmaker. Because we know in this league, when you get a guy going like this, they're going to go to him until you stop him.
That one right down the middle. And the Texans drive out to an early 14-0 lead. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Gamble now on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Hand off to Benson from the gun.
Well, they shoot the pass to try and bring up 3rd and short via a little more conservative ground call, but backfired. You know, the defense, they'll look for keys up front. They fired off the line knowing a run was coming. And boy, they busted it before it could get back to the line.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. He put everything he had into this one. He's got it inside the 25. To the house for a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans reach pay dirt for the first time this game.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Titans chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. 1 quarter down in this all-AFC South contest. It's a 14-7 game. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They're backed up deep on their own side for this possession. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Hurt. 7, Viking, 18. 19, Dragon, 60.
Setting up to throw. On the move, headed right. Caught along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete, brings up 3rd down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Gotta cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
That's caught. This is Addison. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a 29-yard gain. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Panther 11. 18 Rattler. 18. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
He'll look to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. The shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Good defensive effort here, drives him back across midfield onto their own side. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
And they're going to bring him down at the 36. And now we'll get a pause here. Trainer's headed out to take a look at an injured player. Let's hope it isn't anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong. They've got first down here from the 36. Here's a throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it'll be first down, Houston. To get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
65.
Throwing on 2nd. Too much lead on that throw. That ball's incomplete ahead of his target. Trying to find his tight end. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
He's looking for Luther Burden, and that brings up 4th and long.
Seibert on for the field goal. A 41-yard attempt.
Seibert's kick is up and good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Gamble now on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun. Nicks from the gun. Escapes the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, and you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Benson now from the gun. And he takes it ahead for a healthy 7 yards. It's 3rd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
On 3rd and 2, here's Nix. That's caught for the first. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Here's Nix to throw. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Texans get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game.
Hey, we know in this league, takeaways are a big deal, but you get interception and chunk yards with it. That is a gold star effort.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Hey, kid, let's go. 70, Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
It's now 2nd and 19 at the Titans' 24-yard line.
He's going to throw it. Gets him on the end route. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
Bails out of the pocket quick. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And in he goes for the Houston touchdown. The Texans grow their lead just before halftime. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners. There'd be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game.
Yeah.
That's well done.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Gamble now on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. And off to Benson to start the drive. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Nix, quick out wide, complete. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
On first down, it's Nix. Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Tennessee first. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. Once more, it's Nix. Throwing the out route, complete. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Looking quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
They give up the gut to Benson. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
That's good. First down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
From the red zone on first. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be just inside the 10 before he goes out.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate. It takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believe it, your guy can get there.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. down at the line. One of those big uglies up front, got his hand on it at just the right moment. That's going to force third down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Let's see how that last incompletion affects this third down call. Tennessee touchdown. The Titans chop some of the lead off before the half. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Return starts at the 9. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive.
Here we go, set. 18, 19, Chargers, Hawk 70, Hawk 50, Charge 60, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, there's way too much risk for that reward.
All right, back to the ground game here. And they drop him just a couple yards beyond the line. It's 4th down now. Tennessee calling its second timeout now. The Texans set to punt. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. He's got it at the 24. And that return's going to leave him enough time to squeeze in 2 plays here if they want before the half.
At their own 31-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looking to throw. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. Not on the same page with his tight end. So it's 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Gets it out wide quick, and he might throw this. And that's incomplete. We've got a flag down, and there was contact, but is this going to go against the offense? So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Gamble now on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. 3rd quarter underway. Here's Benson. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Finds Benson on the check down. Down the left sideline he goes. And he can't get the touchdown, Brock, but plenty of yardage. He goes out down near the 10. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 10.
They'll run here. It's Benson. And he's able to fight this down to the 2. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A gain of 8 brings up 2nd and goal.
Go to him again. And he will not score. The defense gets him just before he can punch it in. Well, after that play, training staff is headed out. That's one of their top guys who's shaken up. And they're going to need him back for the upcoming postseason.
Ready? 180.
Here we go, right up the gut. And he's going to be stopped. 3rd goal winds up losing yardage. And now, Brock, will they challenge them again on 4th and goal? With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Butker knocks it through. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
What a season this guy's having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Ready?
They'll run here from the gun. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Get it. Let's go, ladies. Let go.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Jump off the top by his back. And he's brought down at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Complete right side. Burden has it. This is going to be short. Quick stop by the defense to bring up 4th down. They'll send out the punting unit. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. It's fielded at the 14. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At their own 22-yard line.
Titans to the line now. 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. First down now, ball at the 33. Shotgun snap to Nix. He rolls to his right. Finds Benson out of the backfield. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
And there's heat. That blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
5 still to go here. This is second down. Nick Snad, a throw. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans can tie it up after hitting pay dirt in the third.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
Butker with the extra point. And the Titans bring it back to even. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. This return starts at the 5. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
On the ready.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Ready.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Here comes the pressure, and he's going to be dropped by the Titans. Working quickly here.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up second and 20 at the 9-yard line.
Back to throw now. This has been a trend, yet another interception. And the Titans get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Completed out to the left on that quick throw. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Offense is set. First and 10.
10 yards to go.
Rose caught. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Nixon's pass.
The Titans parlay the interception into points.
Tennessee.
Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. Great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 18-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's first and 10.
Go.
Right up the gut. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Clean it over the middle. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards. Somewhat.
He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, he just took his medicine.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
And they are finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down. We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It's the Texans who have it to start here, and they come in trailing on the scoreboard. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. From the gun, here's a handoff. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Takes the 2nd down snap. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Rolling back gets the handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
2nd
and 10, back to throw. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or 2 short of the 25.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Offense to the line fast.
Cup 19, 18, pioneer.
Here he goes, got to have this on 4th down. Oh no, they get him yet again. There he goes on the right side. 30. Gets the 10. And he's going to bring this one back. Gets a pick 6 and a Tennessee touchdown.
I gotta believe, Kate, his first pick of the game directly led to that one. Remember, what worked to generate that first turnover, playing things the same way, and this time, well, it wasn't just a pick, it was a pick 6.
That one splits the uprights, and the Titans double their lead to 14. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Fields this one at the 3. Ooh, poor effort there. He only gets it to the 15 before he's taken down.
1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10. Back to work they go after the interception. Completed right side to Addison. And he reaches the 17-yard line as he's hauled down. Now after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never a welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves.
Handoff now out of gun. Looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up 3rd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign where they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Okay, ready?
Titans sending out some nickel coverage here. 3rd down.
Ready. Hawks. Ready.
Working now from the gun. Vacates quickly left side. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring it 4th down.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on 3rd downs. Right? They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
Go.
Desperation time here on 4th. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their man was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Incomplete.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
No question he won that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on 1st down.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Back to Benson here on 2nd. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal. Offense up to the line fast.
And the Titans, 1st down. 1st and goal, Tennessee.
Here's Nix. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans have likely locked up the win right there. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route, just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. He'll take this at the 10. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Viking, 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler. Let's go.
Airing it out to start this drive. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Luther Burden, the guy he was looking for. So that brings up 2nd down.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Finds him over the middle. This is a nice game. Nearly moves those chains. He's got it up to the 36. Dose of the hurry up here.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Bronco 80. 19, 7 Pirates.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Pass brought in by Burden. And they push this down at the opposing 47-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably.
Still sticking with the passing game. That's another quick hitter. And he takes this to the 38, so it's going to be 3rd and very short. That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Texans trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
Johnny Lions. Ready.
Back to throw. Downfield finds Lambert Smith. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
At the 9-yard line.
From the red zone now. Dumps it off to his running back. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. Hurry up offense now as time runs down.
60 Eagles, 60 Bobcats, 60 Cup 19, Cup 19.
Sticking to the air here. Forced out to his right. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Warriors 17. Go.
3rd and long for him here. And this is going to be a Houston touchdown. The Texans get it back to within 2 possessions. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. Seibert now to add the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans get it back to a 14-point game.
45. Texans 31.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Gamble now on the return. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
At their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33. They'll begin this drive with Benson. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
At the 35-yard line.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He's going deep. This is brought in at the 15. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start the read from the secondary goals. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
So it's a win on the road for the Titans. Well, everyone's been wondering, Brock, will this be the week? Is this going to be the week that the streak ends? Well, nope, chain another one on as the rest of the league keeps wondering, will these guys ever lose again?
Yeah, they're the team that everyone wants that shot at, right?
Yeah.
A chance to snap the streak, but then no one's been able to truly stand in front of. It's going to take a special type of performance, 60 minutes plus, from a special team to finally hand these guys an L.
So for my partner, Brock Huard, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Titans are your winners, as we'll see you next time from Houston.